Yeah, Loccie Shmula, you know. But Loccie as that, you know that. Pistol Street, G-Stone, August 23rd is the set, you know that. I ain't gonna lie, I got kicked out of like 2 schools, you know what I'm saying? I used to get my ass whooped for you know what I'm saying, for gangbanging. My pops used to take my flags and all that shit. I remember that shit. Like, yo, catch me in school. My teachers call him like, yeah, he in here writing on the walls and shit. Or he in here getting in the shit. Whip my ass for that shit, you know what I'm saying? But it just was in me, I just still used to go with it. My older cousins in them, you know what I'm saying, they always was on it. So it's like when you grow up, you see like the older cousins in them, yeah, so they look cool and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you younger, so now you gotta point to your cousins and yourself in the streets. And before you know, you take it serious, like you take it more serious than a lot of people. Cause just from seeing that, that's what I'm saying. We was always on it, but I got officially, like like came to the set, like I would say like 8th grade, like 7th, 8th, like official, you know what I'm saying? Like where I really was down with the gang. Like before that, it was just we was running around beating niggas up, you know what I'm saying?
And where does the 8 Deuce Trey come from?
August 23rd.
And why is August 23rd significant?
You say we original. We from New York City. We not running with nobody else's hood. You know, like how other dudes they claim other dudes' neighborhoods. They run around and say, oh, I'm from 8 Trey and never been to 83rd Street, or they say I'm from here and never been. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we our own motherland. Like, you know what I'm saying, we branch off of original crews from California, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we still our own crews. Like.
Okay, what's the significance of 4, 5, 6?
Farm dog.
What's that?
Farm dog. That's a neighborhood set.
Okay, and then 8 Deuce Trey, August 23rd.
Yeah.
Is that the day that somebody started it, or?
Nah, that's the hood. That's the building numbers.
Oh, the building numbers.
Yeah, it's the hood.
And
it's the block.
Where is that block at?
Saratoga.
And how far is that from here?
A couple blocks down, like 6, 7 blocks.
Okay. Now, for a lot of people who don't know, this street has seen a lot of activity.
Yeah, this block is dangerous.
If you look up like a crime map for this street, everything has happened on Bristol. And
red location, man. My baby died on this block. It's crazy, man.
And a very high-profile case is connected to you.
It's a fact.
Was that 2013?
Yeah, Labor Day.
Let's talk about that. What happened on Labor Day in 2013? You had your daughter in a stroller?
Nah, my son. Where I was going to see my grandmas and shit, and niggas ran down, and you know, shots got fired or whatever. My son got hit. For me, you know how that went. That shit went left. Fucked my whole situations up. He locked me up for that shit and all that. Word.
So where on Bristol were you at when that happened?
Corner right there in Livonia.
And just guys rolled up in a car. They walked up.
Nah, it was on feet. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? It was on feet. Shots went off. Hit my son on his head and shit for 16 months.
Little Antiq was in his stroller just over 2 years ago when he was shot in the head. Authorities believe those bullets were meant for his father, Antiq Hennis. While sentencing has now been completed, the pain of losing a child remains.
You were clearly the victim in that, but the police took you to jail too.
Yeah. Not only did a year, but it was a year and a day though. I went up to state. I mean, I was in like 3 little spots, whatever, but I had time in before that too, so. You know what I'm saying? But they I had a city year, ran consecutive with a state year, so it's like, as soon as I did my city time, I went straight up state. So I had to do that, but they ran concurrent. It was 3 years they gave me, but they ran 2 of them concurrent and 1 consecutive for me. So, you know how that went.
So were you able to go to the funeral of your baby and all that?
Yeah, they ain't locked me up right there.
Oh, okay. So how long after did they?
Them niggas was trying to bribe me to say something to them, and this, that, and the third. But you know how that goes, like, that's just, like, regardless of who you gotta keep your mental and just certain things you don't do, because you gotta just keep your mouth, you know what I'm saying, closed. You know what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying?
It appears to be 2 entrance and 2 exit holes.
Hennis, who has an extensive criminal record himself, is not cooperating with police.
Now, I was reading in the paper they eventually arrested 2 cats for it, and they both in prison now, right?
Fuck them niggas. Yeah.
Now, was they from another neighborhood? And
nah, they from my hood.
They're from your own hood?
Yeah.
So those 2 guys are G-Stones?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, you mean they from this part of Brooklyn?
Niggas is bozos, man.
So how does
bozo niggas trying to get a name, man.
how does your baby mama feel about the whole situation? What was her whole reaction?
You know how that go, how any woman would react. Blame it on you for a minute till they start to feel like it ain't your fault, but then it's like at the end of the day when reality hit them every day, when they see people with their kids and shit, they still gotta feel like it's your fault. At the end of the day, you can't even be mad. Like I don't even be mad at people that be mad at me over that shit. I be mad at myself. For me, so I don't even be mad at people. Just like for the rest of my life, people gotta look at me like, damn, son got killed because of him, because he was gangbanging. You feel me?
So you've accepted some of that responsibility and you carry that.
You feel me? You got to. It's like that shit that you can't sit down and deny it. Like nah, it's not. Like you can't do that, bro.
But let me ask you this: is the code out here in the streets is that if a dude is with his kid,
ain't no
you
code.
give a pass?
It's Brownsville, nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't no codes. These niggas will shoot your moms out here. Ain't no codes.
Did the police at least give you any sympathy and understanding, or they just treat you just like anyone else?
True say, they was violating me, man. They seen how that situation fucked me up. Them niggas used to bring me from jail to the courts and have pictures of my son autopsy on the table and telling me, like, cuff me to a table, leave me in the interrogation room in the DA building for like 4 or 5 hours. Like, yo, you want to go home today? You sign these papers saying that you're going to testify and we'll let you go. Like, you can't be playing with people like that, my nigga. You play with people like that. That's mental torture, you feel me? That's shit that fuck your head up for life, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not shit that a normal human being could deal with. And then when you go to jail, you get into situations because you gangbanging, and then when they lock you up, you in the box, and you sitting there thinking like, damn, 24 hours a day, you thinking to yourself like, damn, I wish I had my family around. I wish my homeboys was around. Like, you be in there, that shit's stressful, man.
Cops finally caught up to the 2 men they say murdered the little boy, 23-year-old alleged triggerman Daquan Breland and 19-year-old Daquan Wright, who cops say handed the gun to Breland.
25-year-old Breland was sentenced to 25 years to life for second-degree murder, plus a 15-year gun conviction. Those sentences will be served concurrently. His accomplice, 21-year-old Wright, also received the maximum penalty, 15 years for supplying the gun that claimed 1-year-old Antiq Hennis' life back in September 2013.
They was able to convict those people without your help, right? Without.
Oh yeah. Them niggas told on themselves.
Yeah.
Niggas told on themselves. You know how that go.
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.